Hey guys, what's up? I'm Bianca, welcome to my channel. Today's a little different. One, I have a guest.
I'm Jordan.
And two, we're going to walk down memory lane and tell you a little story. So kind of like we kind of just want to eat snacks and chat. So I guess I'm calling this a snack and chat and tell you a little bit about our first date and how it went. I guess both of us probably have totally different perspectives on it.
Right.
So before we get started, make sure to subscribe down below and follow me over on Instagram, and let's get right into the story. Would you like to start?
You could start.
Okay.
Alright.
All I remember is...
Wait, are we gonna do like...
What story are you telling? If you imagine we had like totally different dates, like we're not paying attention to each other at all.
It was another girl.
It was another... Oh my god, yeah, you tell a story and it's like not me. God bless. All I remember is the night before I had school and Jordan thought it was cute. He was like, oh, I'll just pick you up from school tomorrow. So I was like, oh, I can't dodge this now. Like, this is getting real.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's how you remember it, yeah.
No, like, not like in a mean way, but I was like, oh my god, he's gonna pick me up from school. Like, that's kind of a big deal.
This made it sound like we're trying to dodge it.
No, like, okay. I wasn't trying to dodge it. I was just like, whoa, like, this is legit.
Okay, go on. Stop embarrassing.
I literally, no joke, like, remember saying this. I was talking to my friend, and I was like, I don't know what to wear. Like, I want to be cute, but it's also mid-February, and I'm freezing. I don't want to wear my huge winter coat, because, like, you know, you look like a little marshmallow. Now I want one, so. I remember I was, like, picking out my outfit for school, and I was like, okay, I'll just wear, like, cute black jeans and my sneakers, and I'll be a hot girl in sneakers.
Ew.
I swear to God,
Ew.
I'm not joking. I said that. Because, oh my God.
Sorry guys, that's my cat.
Okay. The preface. Did you have a preface?
A what?
A preface.
Preface?
I don't know. Which way do you say it? No, I was asking you, like, did you have any preparation, like, the night before? Like, were you thinking about that stuff, or do girls only think about that stuff? I was like, what am I gonna wear? What if I have to poop?
I don't think I had anything like that going through my head, honestly. Aside from, was I actually going to go to school that day? This was my senior year of high school. I barely went.
That was just like my like beginning. But going into like leaving school, all I remember is, you know, he texted me, he's like, oh, like I knew he was gonna be there. I told him what time. I got out of class, I told him everything, and I'm like, oh cool, like I'll probably just walk outside and he'll be somewhere on my campus. So
Wait, I'm sorry to cut you off. Most definitely, the one thing running through my head is, would I be able to get to your school? I'm terrible at public transportation.
He made it to my school, and I walk outside. My campus, again, it's small, so it's a radius of 1 block. So it's in between 7th Avenue and 8th Avenue. So it's one street, it's right there, it's one building, like, can't really miss it. When I walked out of school, I was like, he's definitely not waiting right here. Like, he's probably like, there's no way he's gonna just come right in the smack middle of the campus. So I walk to the corner, and I guess I bypassed him because he called me. You called me or something, and you're like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm outside, where are you? And you were like, oh, I'm right here. Oh, I see you. And I didn't see him. First of all, I think I need glasses. And I just remember I turned around, and he like walked right up to me and kissed me. I was shook to the core. You remember that?
Yep.
I literally was like this. Shocked. Like, I was like, whoa. Okay. You tell me.
I don't know, it's just my game plan, I mean, to kiss you, I guess. I don't know, I thought it was right.
So we walked to the corner, and he literally, I've said this before in another video, in like my love story video, so I'll link it up here.
I hate what you say. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I know you are. You hate it so much. It was embarrassing. I giggled. I thought it was funny. So we walked to the corner, and obviously our end goal was to eat. We were going to eat today. He looks at me and he's like, all right, I've got $90 to spend. Are you hungry? And
I'm sweating right now.
You are.
No, because I hate the story. Go on.
I know.
I didn't want to just choose something. I probably should have just like chosen the place to go, but I also knew she was like a vegetarian. At least I thought she was at the time. And I was right, she was.
So we're like, whatever, we'll just walk until we find something. So it was cold. Again, it was February. I was wearing like my leather jacket with like a hoodie on underneath it and gloves probably. There was like puddles and slush everywhere because I think it snowed the week before. We were just talking. Like it was sweet. Like we were just talking and like
We walked around
dodging
the city
puddles.
for a long time.
Yeah, until we ended up, we were like, all right, like, do you just want Chipotle?
A fall back on everyone's lunch
Everyone.
plans.
Get off of me. So we're in Chipotle and I'm in front of him and he's in back of me. We're just talking. I wish I could remember the conversations and whatever we were talking about, because for someone to be on a first date and talk the entire time, like that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't remember there ever being awkwardness except when we were eating, but like we'll get to that after. Obviously in Chipotle, you know how it works. Like you get to the, when you get to the cashier, you pay, next person, next. So I take out my wallet, like, you know, that's just what you do. I'm not gonna expect anyone to pay for me. So I take out my wallet and he literally goes, like, we had like a foot of space in between us because he was still like telling them his toppings.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally goes, oh, what are you doing? Put your wallet away.
Yeah, I asked you to hang out in the plans, so
Yeah.
I thought it was only right. I'm also like the king of chivalry. At least I like to think so. Those Facebook memes, and it's like, if you're a man walking on this side of the street, do you see the problem? Like one of those. So if you don't get that, then you're not chivalrous.
Oh my god, do I have something in my teeth? I'm eating Chipotle, like I definitely have something in my teeth, like this is that. And we're sitting and we're eating. You know what I'm gonna say. So my worst nightmare comes true. We're sitting and we're eating and I'm talking, and I'm not a pig when I eat, but like if I'm talking, I'm not gonna stop chewing while I'm talking because I could multitask. As I'm talking to him, he goes, oh my god, I didn't know you had a tongue ring.
This is also during a time where we had excessive piercings. Maybe not you, but at least me still. So it wasn't too odd for me to say, oh, you have a tongue ring? I never knew that.
Oh, I didn't know you had a tongue ring. I look at him like, what? And I'm thinking to myself, no, I took out my web piercing because I had the piercing under the tongue. I was like, no, I took that out a while ago. And I'm like, no, why? In my mouth, I didn't fully swallow my food. I had a piece of rice stuck on my tongue. like right there, like piece of brown rice with cilantro, like stuck on my tongue.
If I could be honest though, it 100% looked like a tongue ring.
This is a disaster date in the making. I was like, I can't. I'm like getting sweaty. like he didn't notice. Like I wasn't actively being nervous, but I was like, great, I'm a pig. I'm here chewing with my mouth open. I'm like, this kid probably thinks I'm like a skeeve ball. He's like, he's signaling to me to close my mouth. We leave Chipotle and we went to Washington Square Park, and I do remember like tidbits of things, like not full conversations, but I remember we were sitting there and we were so cold, and he's always so cold. No matter what, he's freezing.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there and
Probably see a doctor about it.
at one point we're sitting on this bench and he like just looks up at me and he's like, ugh, why aren't we in my bed right now? Do you remember that? No. Or you're cringing.
I'm just thinking about my mom's gonna watch this later. You can't put this in. You can't put this in.
It's so funny. I think it's so funny.
I'm done talking now. I'm triggering. I'm literally triggering. I have a lot of repressed memories, man.
He didn't say it to be weird though. He said it like, it's freezing outside. Like, why aren't we like home? You know what I mean?
It was not to be sexy.
I went to the train and the ferry. We both live on the same train stop, but I live this way and he lives that way, like really far that way. So we get off the train and I'm like ready to say goodbye. You know, I know he lives that way and I know I live this way. So I'm ready to say goodbye and he starts like walking with me and I'm like, oh, we're gonna say goodbye across the street? Oh, okay. And he's like, no, I'm walking you home. And I'm like, what? Oh, he walked me home, like, I should be nice and hospitable. Like, do you want water? Do you want whatever? I was like, do you want to come in? And at this point, it was late. He literally was like, no. Like, we stayed outside for a little while, and he was like, hugging me and being cute. And then the date ended. He walked back home like 35 minutes. Anything else to add, Jordan?
What you said was pretty much accurate.
So I hope you liked our little video on a walk down memory lane. If you like this video or this style video, or you want Jordan to be in more videos and us to tell you more stories, because trust me, we have a lot of random stories.
Or if you think Bianca should just make videos about myself.
About him, you?
Just about me.
Okay. Then give us a like, leave us a comment. And don't forget, before you go, subscribe down below and follow me over on Instagram. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!
And the first time that I saw you, you cleaned the mess from my head.